Welcome back to the techgooch, ladies and gentlemen. This is another video review for you connected home people. This is actually the Triby. It is a pretty cool product to start out with, and it has some pretty cool features. It has a lot of capability built into it as well. Essentially what this is a home smart radio slash, well, what they call it, a connected speaker for the kitchen. But it's more than a speaker, because it's a way to communicate between the family. It's a way to actually get organized and put information and put things on your refrigerator for others to see. Now, you don't have to put it on the refrigerator to start off with, but it's built for it, right? These back two rails are actually magnets, so it sticks right to the fridge. You can actually make it your own as well while I'm here. They do make little rubber bands for it. This is the gray one that I have on here right now, and they just basically come off, and then you can put the next one back on. So it's pretty neat in its design. Nice and slim, doesn't stick out too much from the fridge. And of course, then I already hit a whole bunch of stuff here. But anyway, on the front here, you'll see where we have a clock, we have the information, we have the temperature, we have the humidity level, and then there's a little memo there that says Go techgooch. Maybe hard to read from the video itself, but it just says Go techgooch. And I'll show you exactly what I mean by that, how we got that there. But then you'll see some buttons. There's a volume up and down, there's a play pause, standard. Then we actually have radio buttons over here on the right. These radio buttons are actually programmable, and you can actually program in certain stations and things like that. So like when I hit 1, it goes to hits 99.9. So hits of today. It's for my family. My kids and my wife likes to listen to things like that. And it's great when you're doing dishes, things like that. I have number 2 as I think a rock station.
In less than 5 short years, Mom...
And of course now it's on a commercial break. But it's actually an online radio station. And you can actually program these to whatever station you want through the app itself. That's where you choose them. On the left-hand side here, you'll actually see little telephone buttons. These little guys, you actually program to contact a mobile device through the Triby app. So I have the Triby app downloaded on my iPhone. I don't have it pulled up right now, but let's just give it... If I actually hit number 1... It's for my kids. It says, there we go, calling dad. So if they're home and I'm not, it's telling me, hey, Triby's calling me right now. And so I can actually pick it up. Hello. 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 So I'm going to get echoiness because of the whole thing. But I'm going to hang up there. Bye-bye. That's a way for the kids to get a hold of me if they can't get a hold of me through the phone or whatever. It's a quick and easy, always on as long as the Wi-Fi is running. Number 2 is actually for my wife. So it's a quick and easy, simple way for another way of communication between families. Pretty cool there. I think it's pretty awesome. And I can actually call the other way as well. So like my daughter we're doing the dishes, I had to run to the store quick, and I called her through this and actually spoke to her right there from the Triby. Pretty awesome in my opinion. Probably one of my favorite features, to be honest. Bluetooth capability, so you can Bluetooth from your phone and play whatever music you want. You don't have to use these buttons over here. And then of course the time and everything like that. Now through the app, this is where you can actually send messages. So if I actually let me open up the Triby app. Part of the Triby app is doodles. So a couple doodles I have here right now that I went through. So if I hit add another doodle, I'll just write, hello there. Oh, I spelled it wrong. And then I'll send. I sent it. It's gonna actually pop up there with a little alert on the side here, a little yellow guy, kind of a flag to say, hey, there's a new message, and it puts the new message there. In order to read the new message, all you do, and I'm going to close this so you can see what it looks like here. I'm going to close this, and I'm actually going to alert. I should get an alert at least. Yep, there it is. My doodle was actually just read. So by pushing that in, it sends a message back to the person that actually sent it to say, hey, your message was actually read by the person that you sent it to. So pretty cool small little things that you can actually do with this. Another thing you can actually do with this is actually you can use it to integrate the Amazon Alexa assistant into this. Now, there are some good things, there are some bad things to this. Integrating Alexa into this makes it very, very powerful. You can do a lot of things. Basically, anything you can do with the Echo and the Echo Dot, you can actually integrate and do on this as well. Pretty cool there. However, there is a caveat to that. The Triby's microphone is nowhere near as good as the Echo and the Echo Dot's microphones, specifically the Echo. So the big downfall to this is accuracy of actually using that Alexa wake word. If I say Alexa, it may not respond. It may actually respond when I'm just talking to my wife and don't even mention Alexa. And it can get pretty annoying when you're actually doing that and it's not actually working how it's supposed to work. Sometimes when we say Alexa, it does wake up and I ask it to do something and it misinterpreted what I actually said. So you have to speak very clearly. You have to almost be very near the device for it to really work properly. But aside from that, it is cool that they did integrate into it. I just wish they had put better microphones in there. I think on the next iteration of the Triby, I think it's going to get better. At least I hope it will get better in terms of the microphone capability, because everything else built into it is pretty awesome, to be honest. It's very usable. I love the music. I love the Bluetooth capability. I love that you just stick it to the fridge. It does come with a power cord. Right now you can see it's battery operated. There is a power port on the side that you just plug this into and then plug this into a USB port. We actually keep it plugged in because I actually have a handy outlet near the refrigerator where it's at, and it works really, really well. So in my home, it actually works really well just having it plugged in. Then I don't have to worry about how long the battery's lasting or anything like that. Another thing that I actually think is a really cool feature that they did add is that the Triby itself can actually monitor your home. And what I mean by that is if I actually go to my settings within the Triby app and select my Triby, I can actually see the temperature. Click on the temperature, and then it'll actually plot out a graph of what the temperature has been since since the last thing. So it graphs it all out. So my temperature in my house is 68, and then it dropped down to 64 and went back up, and it's kind of been all over the place. Today it looks like it's been hovering around that 65 degrees, which is about right because the heat is kind of in that stalemate mode where people aren't technically home or whatever. So in it, you can kind of go back and see that graph over a long period of time. So you can see if your thermostat's working or how the temperature inside is correlating to the outside. Pretty cool, actually. So one of those things that you get to have built into the Triby is the ability to monitor your home and monitor the temperature, and you can actually see a graph of that, which I think is awesome because then I can actually see what my home's doing. You can send feedback, you can send friend requests. This is where you go through the media section of the app itself. This is where you actually can program and choose stations to organize those buttons on the front. All in all, a lot of capability within the Triby. I highly recommend at least checking it out. If you're looking for something for your kitchen rather than that under cabinet radio that's definitely getting old and with the CD player and all that stuff, this is something that's more compact, can take up less space. You don't have to mount it to anything, just magnets right to the fridge. And it works really, really well. So I highly recommend checking it out. I will post a link right in the description where you can actually check this out and purchase. If you do purchase that link, you are supporting the channel. I want to thank you very much. I will also put a link down there directly to the Triby, to their website, to the company website, so you can read more information. This is the blue one. This is the gray one. This one came with the gray, and then they also sent me the blue to show off as well. I gotta say, it's a pretty cool device. I think the Amazon Alexa integration could have been done a lot better. Maybe not better. Could have had a much better microphone. That's the big thing, I think, with the Alexa. I actually turned it off after having it on for a good month or so, because every so often it would just pick up and it would just start, interrupt your conversation. I didn't understand what you were asking. I didn't ask you anything. So that's the one thing I think that it falls a little short on, is that Alexa integration. However, everything else, fantastic. We actually use it regularly. So thanks for Triby for sending this over to me to show you guys. I highly recommend checking it out. Yeah, if it works for you, great. If it doesn't, obviously at least it's another product you can compare other things to for that perfect kitchen appliance. So that said, thanks for checking us out. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions or comments, post those below. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think, and I will try to keep up with as much comments as I can. That said, we will catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for checking us out, and we'll see you soon.